Hey guys, Swamp Fox here. Let's do the next part of the war campaign after we just did that council meeting thing.
The Horde will fall.
Our campaign against the Horde is going strong, but there are some loose threads to take care of. Lady Ashvane was broken out of Tol Dagar by the Horde. We don't know where she's gone or what she is planning. I sent Kelsey out to track down some Ashvane loyalists to get answers. She found them and has requested backup. She's waiting for you in Freehold. Freehold? Hope you guys know I'm not too much of a PvPer.
Good day to you. Keep the...
But I do leave war mode on because, you know, world quests and achievements. Like if I see a horde, I'll wave at them. Of course, if that guy tries to attack me, I'm gonna do my best to murder them. I mean, 1v1 I can usually get away. I will admit, I'm a ret paladin. I have bubble hearth. It's always funny when there's like 5 of them ganking you and you're like bubble and hearth and you're like, nope, bye.
Salutations!
Found a whole nest of these guys. You ready to take them out? Why are we taking them out? I thought we gotta like interrogate them and find out what's going on. Well, this is just crawling with Ashvane loyalists. How about we do the Coltarians a favor and get rid of some of them? Kelsey grins. I got a head start on the way here, but there's plenty to go around. This Kelsey lady is a goddamn sadist. I think Ashvane has been in contact with her loyalists, but I don't know what their orders are. Go into their camp and see if you can't read their mail. You might find something that leads back to where Lady Ashvane is hiding, or what their next move is going to be. I'm also the guild leader of my guild, so you keep like a separate chat window.
Will prevail. Should have kept your nose clean, outsider. penalty for trespassing is death. A penalty for trespassing is death. Too far away.
Will prevail! Will prevail!
Ain't a revenge. Should have kept your nose clean, outsider.
Bad poetry.
Wrong place at the wrong time, friend. Acclaimed will prevail.
Can I help you?
A recipe, a personal letter, a grocery list. Oh, yeah, this is a coded communication. Kelsey rubs her chin and idly flips one of her knives as she thinks. I'm betting whoever is in charge here has the cipher. Why don't you go pay them a visit and get it for us? I'm betting the one page of gibberish is a coded message. We can send it back to Stormwind to be cracked by our code breakers, or we can break some heads and find the cipher here. I'm thinking we'll just save some time and do that. The guy in charge here probably has what we're looking for. Why don't you take him out and see if we can't find it? Even if you don't, without a leader, the loyalists won't be much trouble. It's a win-win. Well, for us, I guess.
Be seeing you.
Ooh, a cipher ring. Did he get it out of a cereal box?
Greetings.
Decode a ring. Can't go wrong with the classics, I guess. Kelsey uses the ring to decode the message. This is from Ashvane, alright? The data on here is pretty old, though. The patron she mentions is something that they're going to want to hear back in Borealis. What? What's the patron? Reporting in. Well, it looks like Ashvane's been out of contact for some time, but this patron thing could be a problem. You did excellent work today. Those loyalists aren't going to be thinking about causing trouble for a while, eh? I'll make my way back. You take the letter to the High Commander.
You have a great day now.
Oh, I just got bored.
We are the sons and daughters of the Alliance.
I knew Ashvane was treacherous, but siding with the Horde is a new low.
Ambition has a way of twisting. Wait. We are not alone. Show yourself!
Let's talk. Not bad, Shaw.
Everyone stand down. Explain why you're here, Valera. Now.
I have a message for the Lord Admiral.
Can we trust her?
King Varian did.
I see. Then I will hear what she has to say.
Soldier.
Warbane gestures to the letter. If this was Ashvane's last communication, perhaps her meeting with this mysterious patron of hers did not go as she planned. We'll keep an eye on this. In the meantime, perhaps you'd better speak with our guest.
We fight in the shadows.
Don't shoot the messenger. While he was the gladiator known as Logosh, King Varian fought beside Valyria Sanguinar. He trusted her, and that allowed SI7 to have a cordial relationship with her. Valyria's loyalty has carried on to King Anduin. During the fight with the Legion, I came to know her as a capable, if independent, operative. She can go wherever even some of my agents cannot. We should listen to whatever message she brings. I imagine the source will be interesting.
Sleep with one eye open.
I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
Well, I do what I can, champion, as we all must.
They'll never see me coming.
Let's hear this message of yours.
Bane Bloodhoof seeks to right a wrong done to your family. He asks to meet with you in secret, off the coast of Theramore.
After all that the Horde has done, you have the audacity to...
The Banshee Queen has eyes everywhere. Theramore is one of the few places she is not watching.
Lady Jaina, Valera was one of King Varian's closest friends. If she says Bane seeks this meeting in defiance of Sylvanas, then I believe her.
You may not trust me, Lord Admiral, but King Anduin will vouch for both me and the chieftain.
I trusted Varian, as I trust Master Shaw. That will have to do. Tell Bane that I agree to this meeting, but I am not going alone. The time for dreaming is over.
Anduin is very trusting. Varian was much less so and chose his friends and allies carefully. Master Shaw has a finely tuned sense of paranoia, shall we say. If he believes Valyria speaks the truth about Bane, then I am inclined to follow his lead. Well, yeah, the man's paranoid as hell. My brother's keeper. While I trust Valyria believes she is not leading us into a trap, I do not trust that this isn't a Horde manipulation. Helmshammer, I want you to come with me. I will meet with Bane, but I will not do so alone.
We all have our ghosts.
What needs done?
Off to Theramore!
The job's not done yet.
Your Harfield. It was probably good to bring Shaw and myself. I mean, pretty capable fellows.
The way forward will not be easy.
Jaina's gaze remains on the ruins of Theramore as you approach her. So much is lost here. I wonder if that includes me. Not for the first time I question if I am becoming my father. Aww.
A single spark can set the...
Lady Jaina, long has it been since we spoke peacefully in Theramore.
Theramore is gone. You did not ask me here to reminisce.
No. I have come to return one who was lost.
Derek. My own brother. I had thought better of you, Bane. So tell me, is he the Banshee's puppet? Crammed full of blight? Is he the bomb this time?
Yes. That was the plan. But Bane took me from Sylvanas before I was twisted to her will. I'm still your brother, Jaina. For as long as stars do shine.
Why?
The Horde has a sickness in it. We wage war while the Earth Mother dies. We have forgotten what truly matters, and my heart can bear it no longer.
Sylvanas will kill you for this. And she may not stop with you.
No life is worth living if we cannot be true to our nature. I return home to take what solace I can in my family. I hope you take solace in yours.
Bane! Thank you.
Aww.
Jaina, I can hardly believe it's you. When I said sail, you were a child. And now... Lord Admiral.
So much has changed, Derek. There is something I must tell you.
I know about Father. The Horde spewed lies to poison me against you. But Bane explained the truth of what happened. You, Mother, and Tandred all endured so much. I'm pleased you have each other again, but... where does my path lead?
I don't know. But we will find the answer together.
I can't come home, can I?
No, not yet. But I know others who have been through this. I believe they can help you.
Will you come with me, Jaina? I don't know if I can do this alone.
Of course, Derek. No matter the storm, we will face it as family.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction. Look to the shadows.
What do you fight for? I fight for home and family. I think Cho and Jaina would get along pretty well.
The Horde will fall.
He returned her brother? That took guts on his part. I wonder at the repercussions for both him and for us. Spy versus spy. Naga attacks are on the rise, but this isn't all we have to deal with. We've received word of an increased Horde activity near Warsong Hold in Stormsong Valley. Send some of the operatives to investigate what they are doing.
By the light, first strike belongs to us.
What happened to Safi Flivers? When Azurite was discovered, my friend Safi was sent to investigate what it could do. There was an attack and we all thought she died. Then it turns out she was forced to work in some kind of goblin think tank in Tannerus. Before we could get her out, the whole place exploded. Now my bosses have written her off as dead, but she wasn't dead the first time, so I'm not so sure she is now. I've been told not to go looking for her, but you could take a look, find Safi or what's left of her.
Goodbye for now.
I got a sneaking suspicion. Well, let's just keep going, I guess. Guessing the mission's at the mission table. That's gonna take 12 goddamn hours. So let's do the Sappy thing first. Best way to get to Tannerus. Dalaran. Take me to the Sands of Time, please. Okay, apparently they took that shit away. And I'm an idiot. It's gotta be in the Mage Tower, I guess, now in Stormwind. Moved all the portals there, I think. I'd rather not take a boat. Let me check the little portal thing over here, see if they moved it. Before I try taking a boat. Oh, Uldum's pretty close. I'll take that. So how you guys doing? Feel free to comment, subscribe, and all that other, fun stuff. Time permitting, I'm gonna make more WoW videos. I'm quite the achievement whore, so I just feel bad doing videos, like how-to videos, on stuff that's like 20 years old, Still gotta do that horde walk through a BFA. because it's going to be a completely different story. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see if I have time. If I was able to do this full time, it'd probably be a WoW video every day. But, you know, economy and all that other fun stuff. I just thank you guys for watching. And, you know, hope that I helped. Find the charred pieces of some mechanical contraption. A parrot, maybe? It isn't Safi Flivers, but it's evidence of her work. Perhaps there are more clues to be found in the area. Some presumably required... Oh, some reassembly required, sorry. The word feathers has been etched onto the broken mechanical creature, the sort of thing that a person you are looking for might have created. Collecting the pieces and recreating the mechanical construct will surely give you a clue as to the fate. The area is crawling with Venture Company scavengers and goons. Their pockets are probably filled with mechanical bits you could use to fix feathers. Time to murder. Pieces go together with some judicious use of applied force and acerbic verbal encouragement. Hopefully the extra pieces you have on hand were critical. The mechanical parrot now hovers unevenly over the sand. Though they're very damaged and filled with insects, you can tell Feather seems to have some sort of recall program. Fixing the mechanical bird and following it back to the source may bring you to the person you seek. You were able to put the thing back together. How hard could it be debugging a mechanical parrot be? Debugging feathers involved actual bugs. Gross, but the mechanical creature seems to be moving better. Hello, systems operating within normal parameters. Hello, Feathers looks at you, awaiting input. You decide to activate the recall subroutine. Perhaps the parrot will lead you to a person you are looking for. thing better not drop me.
Hi, you're a tall one.
Feathers, you put them back together. That's wonderful. But if you could find us, then so can others. Ah, Kelsey. She's been such a good friend. I meant to let her know I was alive eventually, but I got distracted. Azurite, the war, the near-death experience, we've been really busy. Being presumed dead has some advantages, though. We've done a lot of research, and we just need a better Okay, new plan. Tell Kelsey we'll be in touch, but only Kelsey. Tell everyone else I'm dead, for now. If you keep quiet about Grizek, you can have feathers. Do we have a deal?
Be seeing you.
Aw, they're in love. Probably. She's alive! That's great. I can't wait to catch up and see what's been working on. I wasn't always a fan of Grizzix. He could really grind Safi's gears, but if they're together again, then it's a package deal. Kelsey looks thoughtful for a moment before a slight grin spreads across her face. I have an idea or two. You don't have to worry about a thing, Helmshammer. Enjoy the parrot.
Alrighty then.
Oh, that's not foreboding in any way, shape, or form. Hello, Feathers. Alright, I suppose we have to wait. Well, through the magic of video editing, I'm just gonna skip all this. So, stay tuned. Hey guys, Swamp Fox here. I know I'm a gnome. It's just the little coin of many faces toy. Anyway, through the magic of, time travel. Woo! Got the spy thing done. Just
Fate smiles upon us this day.
damn, most of our spies haven't made their scheduled check-ins. Whatever the Horde is doing, I doubt it bodes well for us. Duh. While I deal with the Naga incursions, Lady Proudmoore is going to take on handling the Horde in Stormsong Valley and figuring out what happened to our spies there. You'll find her near Proudmoore Keep.
Good day to you. Smooth sailing.
Like I said, I ain't walking. Borealis is a hell of a city. It's pretty hard to navigate. Hello, Lord Admiral.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
Here's the Horde activity in Stormsong Valley is more serious than we originally thought. Well, they have a huge keep. Master Shaw deployed a number of Alliance spies near base. The Horde have made in Stormsong. When our spies stopped checking in, he took Kelsey's Steel Spark and went to investigate. Now Master Shaw is the one who hasn't checked in. Oh. I need someone to go in and find our missing people and give them whatever help they clearly need.
I will never forget.
Orders. Gale Shaw and Christopher.
I mean, feel free to skip ahead during this part if you want. It's gonna be me flying for 2 minutes. Been working on this achievement, and oh my god, archaeology is rough. I mean, I've gotten a lot of them, but I don't know, this time around just seems like it's taking forever. I turned war mode off for archaeology. That's the last thing you want.
Is what it feels like.
They should make gnome paladins. I'd be okay with that. Does it ever work? Those stupid trees.
Greetings.
We knew someone would come when we missed our check-in. With you as our backup, the Horde isn't going to stand a chance. Shaw's further in the valley trying to figure out what's going on in the Warfang's hold. I've been trying to control the chaos here. Care to lend a hand? What do you mean trying to control? When Shaw and I got here, we discovered most of our operatives are dead. Most, but not all. Go into the field and get any other operatives out there. They might have more intel on what the Horde are planning here in Warfang's hold. Master Shaw wanted me to rebuild the listening post the Horde destroyed when they started to clear the area in preparation for whatever they are planning. I managed to establish most of the parts for one, but I'm missing a few. Fortunately for us, I've been watching the workers and they've been picking up the pieces of the destroyed machines. Go get our tech back and I can take care of the rest.
Goodbye for now.
I was curious when we were going to attack Warfang Hold. Whoops.
Hi, how are you?
Our people stumbled onto something really big. I'm so excited. I love getting to work with our spy tech. Did you find what we need? We've only got one shot at reestablishing our communication network, so we've got to pick the right spot, and I found just the right place. While you've been busy down here, I set up some camouflage and hauled the bulk of the machinery up there. What, do you think I was just sitting here polishing my knives while you were gone? Well, okay, I did that too. Anyway, I'll meet you up there.
You have a great day now.
Not at that level of sneak. Oh, perfect camouflage.
Can I help you?
Once we get the listening post set up again, we won't have to We won't have the range to reach Borealis, but we'll have plenty of power to get in touch with Master Shah. Okay, once we get this thing up and running, we should be able to send messages. In the valley, at least. It's going to be a bit tricky, but I've read the manual for these things cover to cover. Slaps the top of the listening device. I'm going to put this thing back together. You watch out for the Horde.
Right! Salutations! Be seeing you!
I think it's a lot more health than the other ones.
My, you're
I knew I could get this thing up and running in record time. Master Shah isn't responding to my signal. That's not good. Shah said he'd check in when we got communications back up, but he hasn't. He's probably running into the same trouble the rest of our spies did. I'll stay here and guard the listening post. You find Shah. He was headed for the cliff above Warfang Hold near the top of the waterfall. The peons called that area the Screaming Pit for some reason. I bet it's a real pleasant place. Stab whatever he's fighting for me, okay?
Alrighty then.
Yeah, that does sound pleasant. Camouflage cracks me up every time.
It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw. What needs done?
They've increased security here beyond anything we expected, and with good reason. Before I was distracted, I was able to find out about this Horde gathering. Sylvanas has summoned the leaders of the Horde and its allies. For what purpose, I cannot say. We aren't in a position to strike her down, she is too well protected, but perhaps we can learn something that will prove useful on the ongoing war. Keep your head low and take a look. I'll keep an eye out for more guards.
Sleep with one eye open.
I have troubling news. It seems there are traitors in our midst. Most of you need fear nothing. But Derek Proudmoore didn't flee to Kultiris by himself. He had help, didn't he? Zelling.
Stop! I returned Derek Proudmoore to his family. You raised him as a Forsaken, but you planned to deny him his free will, to violate his mind. I could not stand by and permit such depravity to unfold.
Thank you for your honesty.
Banshee! Are we nothing more than pawns in your game? You betray the Horde!
No. He did. And so did you. Take him.
Others will see you for what you are, Sylvanas. You will leave the Horde in ruins.
There is no place for weakness in our ranks. Remember your loyalties.
That was ruthless. Even by the Banshee's standards. She did this to send a message to the rest of the Horde. Dissent will not be tolerated. Report our findings to the Lord Admiral. I'll make my way back on my own.
Yep. That's messed up.
What would you ask?
I cannot
the
help
daughter
but
of
pity
the
Bane.
sea?
Honor such as his has lost its value in the Horde. Sylvanas has made a bold move. We'll go after her, but she's cunning. We need to push back the Naga and gather our forces for a final strike.
Bane showed compassion and honor by returning Derek to us. I fear that choice may cost him his life. For years, I pitied Sylvanas for what Arthas did to her. But nothing remains of the hero she was. Perhaps now the Horde will see that too. To have any hope of ending this war, we must end her.
Is that it? This is disappointing. To be continued. Well, I'll throw up what I have for right now. Sorry this one video is so long. I was kind of hoping they would release it in, you know, bits. You know, Zandalari Forever, this stuff. Anyway, stay tuned for more videos.